What's going on? It's your boy Compton Rick Rock. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Compton Rick Rock. That's COMPTON period RICC period ROC. We're going to get straight to it. Listening to your mother. Sometimes you think because these people are older than you that they haven't been around the block. You think because this is your mother or this is your father, this is your grandmother, your uncle, your auntie, so forth. You think because these people are older than you that they don't know what they be talking about at times. My mother told me, she said, get ready for school. This is over 20 years ago. She said, get ready for school. I thought I was doing something slick. I said, my clothes are in the dryer. My clothes is dry. I'm going to catch the bus to school. You go ahead. You know, my brothers and my sisters, she had to take them to school. So I slow drag. I'm waiting for my clothes to dry. I'm going to catch the bus to school. Well, I didn't go to school. I went around the corner with some of my partners, and we smoked a little bud, hung out. As I'm about to leave, one of my partners said, hey, man, you want to finish smoking the rest of this bud? I said, yeah, roll it out. Let's roll it out. I see a guy, he's coming down the alley, walking down the alley. Remind you, at this time, it wasn't really no gang war with the guy that's walking down the alley neighborhood. He walks by and he comes back. You know, I had just got me a pistol, and I told one of my partners, I said, man, this dude done walked by, now he's walking back. If he come back tripping, man, it's gonna be a problem. You could tell he was off something. He was high off something. So when he walks by me again, he turns around, looks directly at me. Hey, where you from? I let him know where I was from. He goes in his pocket. He pulls a blue bandana out. He wraps it around his hand. At this time, I'm probably 17 years old. This guy had to be close to 30. He reaches in his pocket and he grabs his blue bandana, wraps it around his hand. And then he goes back in his pocket, pulling out his pistol. My mama told me to go to school that morning. I ended up doing prison time behind this situation, defending myself. When I get to prison, can you believe that all the gangs, all the people that I was warm with, now we get along? I was 17, going on 18. When I take that back, I went to juvenile hall, then they sent me to the county jail, then they sent me to prison. But when I got to prison, I couldn't believe that all the guys that I was out here warm with, we are now one. Compton. Some of the Watts homies, or the Watts homies, Compton and Watts, but the Compton is home base, right? I seen some of the guys that we used to call, what I used to call the enemy. These same dudes come to me, hey man, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. Do you need anything? If you need anything, you know, I got it. I got soaps. And some of them even bring the stuff to you. Here you go. I know you fresh on the yard. Here goes some soap. Here goes some toothpaste, new toothbrushes, some food, whatever you need to survive on this yard. And they're going to slide you a knife. That's just jail. I done worked out, played basketball, went to war with other races, because, you know, that's just how jail is. You know, it fucks you up, make you think crazy, but you have to abide by these rules in order to survive. You know, respect for others, you know, and sometimes shit just escalates and happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to really talk too much about prison because I'm done with that. But I'm trying to make a point to the youngsters. To make a long story short, do you know that some of these guys out here that you shooting with, when you get to the second highest rewarded place, because the first is the graveyard, but the second is the penitentiary, you gonna run into some of these dudes that you was trying your hardest to pow, 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 knock down. And I don't care who you are, how bad you think you are, what level in the street rank you may have. Once you get there, that means nothing. Because if you do not abide by these rules, you will become a victim, sometimes by your own homeboys. Going there with that BS, thinking that you're about to do anything to your so-called enemies and your own peers is going to get on your ass. If one can't get you, two going to get you, three going to get you, four going to get you. However many people it takes to send at you to make this message clear that the bullshit that you think you about to bring here is not going to happen. They're going to tear your ass up. I don't care how much work you put in on the streets or on the prison yard. You don't abide by the rules, they going to get you up out of there. I used to be one of the guys at a young age on the prison yard who had a little control over my Compton peers. And even though I was young, I had the wisdom. You know, I knew certain shit to do, and people like them. I get down, they listen to me, they follow me, and we just work out and mind our business, and if problems came, we handle them. No playing around, none of that, no bullshit. But you youngsters, man, sometimes when your parents tell you something is for your good, they're not telling you nothing wrong. They're telling you something for your good. That's going to save your life. You know? And sometimes, man, believe it or not, some of these guys need to experience that, because the way you're going to go to that number one highest rewarded place of the streets. And that's the cemetery. And once you get there, ain't no coming back. You know, I'm not telling nobody or trying to preach to nobody. I'm just giving y'all a little bit of my experience and hoping y'all take heed and learn from it. Because a lot of these guys who proclaim to be these killers are stumped down gangsters. If you go to their social media page and look at their kids, they properly dressed, go to some of the best schools. They don't even cuss. They don't even use, they sound like little white kids. These guys teach their kids to not join gangs. They teach their kids proper English. They teach their kids right from wrong. But they want to tell your kid to go catch a life sentence or go to that number one place, the graveyard. They don't give a fuck. I'm not no fake dude, so I don't care what people think about what I say or what I do. You can't see me from the shoulders. You ain't going to approach me from the shoulders. You might pull your little thing out, but I'm not turning down none of this. It ain't in me. I got faith in these. I know these work. So youngsters, pay attention. If you don't got a father, you got an uncle, you got an older cousin, somebody that been there. All you got to do is have a conversation with them. And they'll let you know, they'll tell you what direction you going in because they've been there, they've seen it. I tell my son all the time, son, focus on your money, focus on that school, man. These streets ain't about nothing. Take it from me. I know. Don't think I'm just some old man. I know. I've been there. You know, I've been there, and I still associate with some of my partners that I grew up with. But these are people I know that been tried and tested, that been to some of the places I've been, that know. So I could associate with the ones that got some wisdom, but the dumb ones, I straight from them. I don't got time to talk to no grown up. You know, I don't got time for it. My mission is to help the youngsters. That's it. And I'm talking about the ones 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm shooting at that range, that age range. Early 20s. You know, but you older, y'all know better. And if you wanted to continue to do what's not good for you, you're going to find out. It's your boy Compton Rick Rock. I'm gone.